Welcome, everyone. We're excited to have you here today for the quarterly ShipperGuide TMS Releases webinar. I'm Jill Pragnell, a Senior Product Manager here at Loadsmart, and during our time together today, we'll walk you through the latest enhancements to ShipperGuide TMS. Our goal with ShipperGuide TMS is to help you streamline your workflows, improve your efficiency, and ensure you can fully utilize the new tools and features that we've recently introduced. The topics that we will be covering today include new features and enhancements that encompass some security with single sign-on capability, and then several execution features, including ETA updates to Opendock, updates to our Shipment API, Drayage Tracking, carrier experience, and multimodal bidding. Before we dive into the details of our recent product enhancements, I want to start with a quick ShipperGuide recap for any new customers or users who might be tuning in. ShipperGuide is a powerful next-generation TMS designed to simplify and optimize your shipping operations. From order level planning and carrier management to analytics, auditing, and integration with your existing systems, ShipperGuide helps you reduce your costs, improve efficiency, and gain full visibility into your freight. You can leverage our entire solution end-to-end or adjust the pieces that make sense for your business. We also offer guidance on integration strategy and support managed transportation services when needed. Whether you're moving a single load or managing a complex logistics network, ShipperGuide gives you the flexibility and tools to scale your operations seamlessly from planning to settlement. Now let's talk about why we're here today. The first update I'm reviewing is our recent release of SAML-based single sign-on, or SSO, and this is now live in ShipperGuide and available for customers as a part of our enterprise security and access management capabilities. The reason why we decided to address and invest in SSO is because a lot of our customers, especially larger shippers and enterprises, need a secure and seamless way to manage user access in ShipperGuide. With traditional systems, employees often have to maintain multiple usernames and passwords across different platforms. And then the IT teams carry the burden of manually onboarding, managing, and disabling user accounts. So as companies scale, this increases the risk, complexity, and administrative overhead. So our solution is the SAML-based SSO, as I mentioned, and this addresses the challenges by allowing users to authenticate in the ShipperGuide using existing enterprise identity provider or IDP solutions like Okta, Microsoft Entra ID, PingOne, and others. So instead of managing a separate ShipperGuide login, users can simply log in with their corporate credentials. And then the identity provider authenticates the user and then passes a secure token back to ShipperGuide to grant access. And then multi-factor authentication, or MFA, can also be enforced directly with the identity provider for additional security. So I just want to show you a little bit how this works and walk you through the basic flow. So what I'm showing you here is our identity provider that we use here at Loadsmart, Okta. What I can do is log into Okta, and then I have it set to send me a notification to my phone. Once I confirm that it's me logging in, it automatically logs me directly into my identity provider. As an organization, you would likely have all of the systems that you log into on your dashboard. And from this dashboard, you can also have ShipperGuide saved. So once I log into my identity provider, I can click ShipperGuide and be logged directly into ShipperGuide. We also have administration settings where we can do some configuration related to this. So SSO can be configured in two different ways. So we have an optional mode where users can log in via SSO, or continue using their ShipperGuide user name and password. There's also an option for enforced mode where all users must log in via SSO, and then username and password logins are disabled. So both options can give customers flexibility depending on your internal IT and security policies. So from a current status standpoint, it is fully available and enabled in ShipperGuide. If you're interested in enabling SSO, then you can work with our team to complete your identity provider configuration. We can help you with testing and then move into production once everything's validated. There's no impact to customers who aren't using this today, but you might notice that on the sign-in in ShipperGuide, that then there's now another option that says sign in with SSO. So if you're not using this, then you would just log in as normal. So just to summarize, the SAML-based SSO gives you guys a secure, scalable way for enterprise customers to manage access to ShipperGuide using your identity providers. It improves security, simplifies IT administration, and provides a better user experience, all while fully aligning with your enterprise security and compliance requirements. Next, I will be passing this over to Diogo, who will be covering our ShipperGuide execution enhancements.
Thank you, Jill.
Diogo?
Hello, everyone. I'm Diogo Azevedo, Product Manager here in ShipperGuide. And first release I would like to share with you is the ETA update to Opendock. So ShipperGuide holds our integration with Opendock. So in case you're using both products, you now can exchange all the data points besides having the appointment visibility. And the latest improvement we did is now sharing the ETA that we calculate in ShipperGuide straight to your warehouse using Opendock. So ShipperGuide has this capability of calculating ETA based on the locations provided by your carrier. And the locations might be provided through EDI connection, API, ELDs, mobile, or even manually. ShipperGuide calculates ETA based on the lane, where the location was shared, calculates the ETA, and places this for you in ShipperGuide. In case you are connected with your Opendock, we are now sending also this ETA directly to our Opendock account, so give user warehouse more visibility about the expected time of arrival from that particular carrier and more advancing data so you can optimize your operation. That's available out of the box in case you're already using integration. If you are not using the integration, or even if you don't have an Opendock account or a ShipperGuide account, reach out to your account manager. We can activate it for you so you can have a trial, see how that works, and leverage that integration for you. Can we move forward to the second one? Thank you, Jill. Second release I would like to share is regards our API offer. And now we give you more capability in how we can use and plug ShipperGuide into a third party or another application. So this use case is specifically if you have, let's say, a different team that is responsible to collect the rates and another team that is responsible to select which rate is more appropriated for a given freight, for example. We already have the shipment creation flow, and in the first screenshot you can see we added a capability of auto-create quotes. In that case, when you are creating your shipment via API, you can turn this flag on, and as soon as you create the shipment, we're going to start in capturing the best rates for your shipment. And here in ShipperGuide, you can have instant pricings in any ways. You can leverage Loadsmart's rates that is always available for your shipment. You can leverage LTL rates, contract rates, or one of your instant prices from our marketplace brokers as well. So any sort of instant rates is available for any modes, and you can really get these rates instantly through your integration. The second enhancement is the shipment rate available events. So in your current webhook that you are already using to get all the events, you also are informed when a rate is available. So we now can literally create the shipment, starting collect the instant rates that are available for you, and listen to the events as soon as these rates are ready for you to be booked. Another good use case, for example, if you have an e-commerce and you want your own customers to select the rates they're going to be paying for the freight, you can use the same endpoints and APIs that are available for you to plug it directly into your website, and then just use your TMS for visibility, reports, and the integration will work smoothly for you as well. Besides that, we also have the tender endpoint, so even the booking piece now can be integrated into your system. So you don't need to go back to our UI to book your rates. You can create your shipments, starting collecting your rates automatically, see the rates once they are available, and also giving your an endpoint for booking the rates and listening to the tender responses straight in another application. So if you need to use different applications, you want your own customers to select rates, now everything is possible in our public developer portal as well. If you have any question and any support, also reach out to your account manager, and we are here to help you how to explore these capabilities. Moving on to the third release for today's is a new offer. Pretty much you now can move drayage shipments in ShipperGuide. That's available for you. You're going to have access to instant rates from Loadsmart as usual. And you also can invite your own carriers to bid on your drayage shipments as well. Besides that, you also can concentrate and consolidate container visibility within ShipperGuide. Since from the ports of origin until port of destination, you can have access to visibility of the last 3 days, cutoff days, ETAs, and any sort of holds that might be applying to your container within ShipperGuide. So that's a new mode we are offering. It's already available to use. And if you have any need to not only move the drayage, but have visibility of international containers, let's say you're importing goods from Vietnam, China, or any other country, you now can create facilities on those countries, create a container linked to that shipment, and have the same sort of visibility when your container is going to be arrived in US. It's also available. If you have any questions as well, just reach out to your account manager, and we are here to support you how you can explore these other modes available in ShipperGuide too. The fourth one is related for a new capability that your carriers can now explore to give you more options when you are quoting your shipments. Now your carriers can provide you a rate from a mode different from the one you requested. If you look at the screenshot, you can see that my quote is a FTL mode, but amongst the rates I have available on my site, I have one intermodal and another PTL one. And you can see by the tag alternative mode. It means that my carrier received my quote request. He realized that it's for FTL, but the carrier saw an opportunity to give you a better rate. And if you are open for these sort of changes in your freight, that's an excellent way for you to explore a way to save more or reduce your cost or explore more possibilities for you to optimize your supply chain as well. So of course, that depends on how much your carrier can give you different rates, but we also offer you a carriers network that is ready to provide you all these sort of rates for the mode you need and alternative modes as well. So reach out to your account manager to explore our marketplace capabilities that's available for you, and then can you start to see some opportunities for that. Last but not least, Loadsmart is also able to give you some different modes when you're quoting. So if you want to explore any possibilities when you are in FTL and you are open for longer transit times, for example, you want to see how much it would cost if you move for intermodal, I highly recommend you to reach out to your account sales rep in our Loadsmart brokerage business. They can set up you and start to give you some possibilities as well. That's all available within ShipperGuide already as well. As usual, just let us know if you have any question regards how to use alternative modes. Last but not least, that's an improvement we did for your carriers network. And now it's way simpler for carriers to interact with you using ShipperGuide. So every time they sign up, they're gonna see our ShipperGuide icon on top of menu. Once they click there, they're gonna see an entire application dedicated for carriers, so they can easily navigate it on the ongoing and past shipments on the left bar menu. They can see any pending bids and tenders response on the second item. And the third, if you invited them to participate in any RFP, that's going to be available within the very same application experience as well. So this is also released, it's also available. And if you see any other improvements or your carriers reach out to you asking for any sort of details, let us know that we can now bring for them using this experience as well. And I think that's all we had for share for today. As I keep saying, any questions you have, just email us or reach out to our account manager. We are gladly hearing your thoughts about the latest change.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining today's session. As Diego said, reach out if you have any questions. We'd love to help, and have a great day. Thank you.